What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk. So check it out. I did this video the other day. I reacted to this viral video of this hotel worker. I'm sure you guys have seen it. I'm doing a follow up. There's a lot going on with this, right? So in the video, there is a customer started recording, right, and he's saying something along the lines of, oh, you want to get mad and punch the computer because you and your company made a mistake. You want to take it out on me. And then the guy's like, no, I'm not taking it out on you. And he's like, why are you punching the computer? I'm sure you guys have all seen the video. If not, it's out there. But the hotel worker then goes on to like punch himself in the head, headbutt the computer, and just kind of freaks out and leaves, right? And he's crying. Now on this channel, guys, I react to everything. I cover everything, whether it's a news story. I always say I blog music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. I just make content about a lot of different things. That's what we do, and we talk about it. Now I try to hit whatever I'm covering, whatever it is, from every angle. I try to just give my little take on it, and then ask for other people's. Now, this has been getting a lot of different reactions, and I'm going to read some of the comments, and we're going to go in and discuss this a little more. Now, when it came to this, I was speaking about this from both angles, right? Like, I've been an employee where I've walked off jobs. I've had bad days. I've quit jobs. I've worked in the restaurant industry as a line cook where people are screaming at you, calling you a retard. Are you stupid? Blah. You know what I mean? It's insane on the line. You know what I mean? I've worked in all kinds of jobs. I've sold tours. I've done other sales. I've done construction work. I've been at jobs, and I've walked off jobs before. I've had a bad day, and I spoke about that in the video. I also said, I put myself in that guy's shoes and said, man, that's horrible. You got to keep your composure, though, right? Then I also was looking at it from the customer's aspect, because people, guys, what I said also was, we don't know what happened before the camera started rolling from either side, right? Now, from the customer aspect, okay, I've had a lot of situations where people aren't doing their job correctly, and they're either rude, they want to talk ish to you, the person, the customer spending money, they want to mistreat you. And I'm not saying that's what was going on in this video. I flat out said numerous times, we don't know what happened before the camera started recording. You know what I mean? Customer service is not, in my opinion, it's kind of like a lost art form nowadays. Like, people just, a lot of places don't care about their jobs and don't want to put the work in. Now, all these reactions are coming, and once again, guys, I put myself in both places, both individual shoes, and once again, we don't know what happened before the camera started rolling. All I said is you got to try to keep your composure. But check out, we're going to go over some of the comments here, as there's been a lot of different reactions, and we're going to break it all down now. This one, the guy says, this is definitely one for the ages. I can't stop laughing. Someone says, wow, you're a real piece of ish. Dude, don't get wrong. I've laughed and made fun of people getting hurt or having freakouts in public, but this video didn't even make me smirk or snicker. The dude was crying, so yeah, Daffy. What Falling Out said, clearly you're trash. You have no common sense or decency. Well, this guy had a horrible day and made more money than you're worth. Definition of a dehumanizing bully, deadass, learn some proper morals. There's a lot of stuff going on there, flipping out on this guy for saying he's laughing. They're calling him a piece of garbage. Then let's check out some of the other ones. Like, there was one right here. This is sad. Mental health is no joke. I hope he gets help and support he needs. So for anyone who was acting like, I'm like oblivious to mental issues and stuff, you're talking to a guy that's personally dealt with a lot of mental problems. Like guys, on this channel, obviously, I don't get into too much to myself personally, but you're talking about a guy that, like, I can't even get, like, it's so hard to even just because I don't want to stand still on one part of what I'm trying to say too much. But like mental health mental illness has run rampant through my family. You know what I mean? I'm adopted, and my life started out the way it did, and I've been through a lot of the things I've been through as far as facilities and different things like that because of mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have mental health issues. My family does. My parents do. There's a lot going on that I can, straight up relate to personally. Like, yes, no, mental health is no joke or anything like that. But I'll say this: you got to try to keep it under control. You got to learn to live with it, or you know what I mean. Like, you can't flip out and do some ish and then say I have mental health problems. You can't use it as a excuse or a crutch. And I'm not saying that's what the guy in this video is doing. We're gonna continue to carry on. I'm like, guys, I'm kind of skipping over some things because there's a lot going on here. Someone says he should have called the police and had them remove. I worked in hotels for years. Poor man, I hope he is okay. A human is out there trying to make a living, and we don't know the stress he goes through, how many times he's been treated badly, and about his mental state and financial struggles. Someone making a mistake with providing you with something or service is not an excuse to be mean to them or even film them. Take the job and shove it. This one I responded to. Someone said, the poor guy has a breakdown because the idiot behind the camera phone was antagonizing him. This had zero to do with race and everything to do with the customer stressing him out to the max. He doesn't know what the guy is going through. People record anything for attention. So, guys, I don't know who said that this had anything to do about race. I'm totally lost on that aspect of things. And once again, when it comes to, like I said right in the video, this guy could have been having a bad day. The guy recording could have had a bad day. Like, people lose their cool sometimes, okay? I don't know why, like, once again, we don't know what happened before the camera started rolling. The guy filming might have started, like, you know what I mean? I try to look at this from both angles. I don't know. Like, we don't really know what happened. I can't say that enough. But here was my response. Race. I didn't hear anything regarding race. We really don't know what happened before the camera was on. I've seen a lot of jerk employees and jerk customers. I was just telling someone else about this video, how customer service is like a lost art, very lacking these days. Regardless, though, have to keep your composure, and that's a fact. Like I said, guys, I don't even want to tell you all the things I've been diagnosed with over the years, right? And mental health, like, the mental health system's wild. When it comes to treatment of things, it's trial and error with a lot of medicines. A lot of medicines have bad side effects. They're later pulled off the market. There's class action lawsuits. For me personally, I've always tried to do what I can do therapeutically as far as going and seeing and speaking to someone, finding ways to cope with things in my life personally, try to exercise a lot, drink a lot of water, and not dwell on things, okay? I mean, I'm speaking for myself personally. And once again, if this guy indeed does have mental health problems, like, shout out to him. Hopefully he can get through that and do better in life. I'm not trying to put this man down or anything. Like, guys, when you get down to it, I'm sure over half the population has mental health issues. But I'm just saying, I don't know where race came into play in this. I really don't. I'm lost when it comes to that. So she responded to me and said, you don't know what this guy was going through or what the customer did to antagonize him. Customer service can be a bitch. Absolutely. I said that in the video. We don't know what that guy's going through. We don't know what the customer was going through. And once again, we don't know what happened before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the customer was being a jerk. Yeah, he was pissed off. I was looking at it from both angles, right? Maybe he was just a jackass customer. If you're in customer service, you are going to deal with that all the time. You feel me? I don't know, like, I'm not trying to pick a side on here. It was just something that we saw happen that was like, oh, wow, and it went viral. So let's talk about it. Let's break it down. You know what I mean? Someone says customer service is a bitch. Every work-related decision I make in my life, I always prioritize the path that makes me not interact with customers. This guy says still can't spaz out like this. This is dangerous for him and customers. You don't think that teachers all across the world have to deal with way worse than what this guy dealt with? And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if that guy legitimately does have issues, I do feel for him, but you can't react that way. And I'm not trying to berate him or belittle him for the fact that he did. But, I mean, let's be honest, you can't. And then something else I want to talk about too, guys, is if someone does have all those issues, then do we say maybe this isn't a good job for that guy to be working if that's the kind of way he reacts to things? And then when me and wifey were talking about, she's like saying, well, maybe that's discrimination if someone says that. And it's like, I don't know. You know, it's like, it's tough, you know, because in the past, there was a lot of issues as far as mental health and different things that went on in the world that were wrong, that didn't get spoke on. And then now with a lot of things are brought to the light and spoke on. But then it's like, what's the middle ground? You know what I'm saying? Like, people shouldn't, with mental health problems, shouldn't be, you know, treated terrible or ignored their problems, but at the same time, it's like anything in what people are calling nowadays the PC era. I feel like with a lot of issues, we have to find a common middle ground, right? Then someone says, some idiots on Twitter are trying to make this all about race. He tagged me and said that. And I just don't understand how this was made about race. I didn't hear race in the video. I don't see how it's a racial situation. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing it. And then this guy says this man was a black racist who enjoys terrorizing a white man for a racist political agenda. I don't understand. Once again, I don't understand where race comes into play. And this guy says, you tried it. Y'all want to be victims so bad. Thank God the sun is getting closer. He feared for his life. I don't know. We're not going to go over every single comment. I'm just trying to, you know, go over a lot of them. The person behind the camera better also have a job. Listen to what someone says. The person behind the camera better also have a job. I'd love to see people call him the N-word over and over. Are you serious? That's what you'd like to see? Like he called this employee the F slur for gays over and over. So once again, I guess we're going to cover that. We're going to go into some of the backstory of this video. I did, like, watching the video, you don't hear anything about the F word or any other word. But for this guy to say, I want to see, so it is not right to call anyone any slurs, period. We know this, right? But this guy is saying that the guy recording called that guy a slur, so he wants to see him called a slur. What do you guys think about that? That, like, do two wrongs make a right? This guy said that man didn't have to hurt that poor computer. Oh, he's just goofing around. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of starting. This kid is actually an activist against racism. Once again, someone says this was a black racist intimidating a person with a disability. Keep spinning this for what it's not. Once again, I don't understand where racism comes into play here. And this guy says, no functional grown man acts like this at work. No excuses for this guy. He is going to hurt himself or somebody else. He needs to seek help before he ever works a job again. So we're going to go get into some of the backstory to this once again. Like this video, once again, I shared this video. I had people tell me too, I was a piece of shit for the title of the video, which, what did I title this video? I said, viral hotel worker loses it on job. I mean, would you not say that this guy lost his cool on the job? I, I just, I don't know. Like, we just hit the comments, guys. I wanted to make a part 2 about this, and we're doing it now. Now, this is on Twitter, because I kept telling everyone, listen, send me some links. I want to see some of the backstory to this. I don't understand what's going on with this. I don't understand how this is being made out to be a racial issue. But then, you know, I started hearing about, where is it? Sorry, guys. as this loads here. Okay, so here someone says context. Someone says Tariq Nasheed shared a video where a guy filmed himself harassing a hotel desk clerk into a nervous breakdown over a mild issue. The person filming continues to be nasty to the clerk over the breakdown. Nasheed was then informed of the clerk's condition but refused to believe it. So I'm totally unaware of anything that, like, with Tariq Nasheed, what he did or anything like that. This individual said it was over a mild issue. Once again, I don't know what the issue was going on. And like I said, I'm not agreeing with the guy that was filming him. I said to a lot of people in my comments, I'm a pretty laid back individual. I'm not the type of person that's always like, yo, I got to get the last word, or yo, I got to be right. You know what I mean? It's just, why argue with people, you know? But yeah, the guy, the employee was kind of turned up on the guy, going off on him, and I just. But when I watched the video, I was saying I don't know what happened before this. Maybe something happened. He had reason to be pretty upset. You know what I mean? He was saying, Why did you punch the computer? Why are you taking it out on me? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Then this guy says, what video? The one where the hotel clerk has a mental breakdown, and while the customer continues to berate him. This guy says, seeing that hotel clerk having a breakdown on the job and it getting recorded so dipshits in the Wired can get their modicum of feel good about myself. Brain chems just remind me of all the times I wish I could tear out the throats of customers with my teeth. Okay. There's a video going around of a hotel clerk having a mental breakdown due to a customer's harassment. I'm not going to share it as I wouldn't want people to see me like that either. I hope y'all will do the same and respect his boundaries. Please don't. Let's see. I can't imagine posting this and thinking it reflects negatively on the hotel clerk rather than the person recording. So once again, guys, I shared this video just like, hey, let's all discuss this. What do you think's going on here? Damn, that dude lost it. I've been in that guy's shoes. I've walked off jobs. I don't know. I'm just kind of a little lost on this situation. I want to get to the part though. What's the context to this? The hotel clerk who had a breakdown after being called the F slur. So once again, guys, that's not something we saw on the video. Now, what is this? So if I rebel against, I don't know. Oh, here we go. So, this is what Tariq Nasheed shared. A white Holiday Inn Express worker has a nervous breakdown after he got scolded by a black customer because of a mistake in the reservation system. I have personally been in touch with this employee. He has borderline personality disorder coupled with schizoaffective disorders. The fact that this has gone viral has sent his life into a dangerous downward spiral. I have reassured him that he is loved. Tariq Nasheed says, you made that all up. All I see is a bunch of suspected white supremacist trolls making up false narratives and projecting their own anti-black race. I'm just not understanding where race comes into this. But that, I wasn't even trying to share the Tariq Nasheed stuff. I was trying to find a part where there's this like Reddit post about this guy. Where is it? Where he's saying, I'm trying to find it, you guys. I do have mental disorders. I suffer from BPD and schizoaffective disorders. Donations soar after troubled hotels clerk breakdown posted on social media turned into a racial issue. Once again, that's the stupidest thing to me, that this became a racial issue. I just not understanding it. Okay, here's what I wanted to find. Reportedly, this is this guy's Reddit posts. I say reportedly because there's like, at the end of the day, there's like really no way we can know for sure. But let's read it. He says, "Oh yeah, hey, that's me. Yes, I have BPD with schizoactive tendencies. This is not one of my best moments. Mental illness is real and it literally can destroy lives. All I wanted to do was help them, which I couldn't because at that point my hands were tied and I'm not a manager, but an overworked motherfuck. But if they pressure me and try to argue with me, I don't know how to handle it usually. Thankfully, this was a huge wake-up call to just stop being in this industry. It took 5 years to break me out of hospitality because I just had enough. Please value yourself, love yourself. You are worth more than your soul-crushing job and the public's BS. So it sounds like he found out that this job was not for him. And that was something I was saying too when I was speaking about mental health and mental health awareness and whatnot. If this guy indeed does have these issues, is this a job that he should probably not work? Right? Like, that's all I was saying. And like I said, my girl said, well, maybe that would be considered discrimination. And I was like, I don't even know. You know what I mean? Like, I did not post the video, react to the video to diss this guy. I was just saying, wow, this is a wild situation. I'm sure a lot of us have been in this situation before. Let's break it down as anything on the J Coffee Talk platform. But someone says, oh, hey, while I've now quit this position, my management supported me and told me I'm welcome back. The guest was ejected from the hotel for escalating issues with the staff and the owners. I do have mental disorders. I suffer from BPD and schizoaffective disorders. What this fine 5'5" bald gentleman behind the camera didn't record was the fact that he called me an FAGGOT and associate's mistake. He was aggressive and fishing for a reaction. He sure got it, and I'm glad this was a wake-up call for me to stop slaving away for corporations who do not care about you at all or the guests. Glad I was able to give this guy Reddit karma. I'd need it too if I were again a bald 5'5" manlet. So, seems the guy that recorded the video is getting roasted as well too, as a lot of people reacting to this are roasting the guy. That's basically what he was saying. He's getting Reddit karma. And then I saw another thing here where he was saying he wants to be a streamer. So that guy is trying to, the hotel worker, he's trying to become a streamer is something that I saw him say about work. But I wasn't siding with either side. You know what I mean? Just reacting to a situation. Once again, mental health has run rampant through my life, through my family. Anyone out there suffering through it, try to do your best to cope with it. I don't know, but maybe we could talk a little more further about all this. I gotta go. I think the time's running up on this. This video, I guess, was probably me rambling a little bit, but I just was kind of upset that people were kind of like, in a sense, saying, hey, this isn't a race thing. Dude, I never said it was a race thing. Hey, put yourself in this guy's shoes. I've been in that guy's shoes. You know what I'm saying? I've flipped out and quit jobs. Okay? It was a wild situation, and I wanted to bring it to the platform to speak about it, as I do all kinds of different stuff on this channel. But once again, I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Let's talk in the comments. It's J Coffee Talk. I'm out of here. Peace.